Assalamu alaikum, my dear students of class 6. How are you? Hope all of you are fine by the blessing of Almighty Allah. Welcome back to our online platform NIUVS Home School. This is Muhammad Abul Kalam, assistant teacher of National Ideal English Version School. Dear students, today I am going to conduct an agriculture studies class for the students of class 6. Let's see our today's topic. It is chapter 5, lesson number 1 and 2, reading plus discussion. Dear students, look, this is our lecture number 7 and homework number 5 on our annual term 2021 syllabus. So, at first we shall read the beginning of chapter 5. It is agricultural production. Look at the title of our book, page number 60, agricultural production. Agricultural production means the production of crops, animal, birds and fishes. The introduction, characteristics and economic importance of horticultural and field crops, domestic animals and birds and cultivable fishes have been discussed in this chapter. Side by side, methods and technologies of vegetables production like red amaranth, lal shak, tomato, peppers, bird rearing, pigeons and fish cultivation have been described. Lesson 1. Introduction and economic importance of horticultural crops. The plants that man grows for his necessary are called crops. Crops are divided into two major categories such as horticultural crops and field crops. The word horticulture means garden. We make garden of different crops such as fruits, flowers, vegetable, etc. in highlands around our home state. The crops we grow in a garden are called horticultural crops. At present, horticultural crops are commercially grown in the field. Horticultural crops are divided into types like fruits, like vegetable, spices, flowers. You will read the descriptions. Now look here. Horticultural crops have some special characteristics that make them separate from other crops. Horticultural crops can be cultivated intensively on a small scale. That is to say, the cultivation of these crops doesn't require more capital and labor in a unit area. These are cultivated to meet man's food and medicine requirements and to satisfy his thirst for beauty. The horticultural crops cultivated for food have more vitamins and minerals. These are usually eaten fresh and most of them are juicy and perishable. The external appearance and taste of these crops are very important to man. We ourselves can understand the importance of horticultural crops after knowing their characteristics. More profit from less land is the main economic characteristics of horticultural crops. Now look, nutrients and importance in families. According to World Health Organizations, a man should eat daily 450 grams of vegetables and fruits. The demands of food and nutrition of a family can be met by cultivating horticultural crops around the homestead. Again, the economic income of a family can be increased by selling excess crops. On the other hand, valuable wood is obtained from the fruits bearing trees of mango, blackberry, jackfruit, etc. This wood is used in building houses and making furniture. A huge amount of money is got by selling wood. Moreover, a lot of firewood is collected by pruning of branches of fruits bearing and ornament plantation. Next, economic importance. Garden crops have a tremendous demands of home and abroad. We can earn more profit from vegetables, fruits, flowers by applying modern methods of cultivation. On the other hand, intensive nursing is needed in the cultivation of horticultural crops. More capital, labor and technology are required at every level from production to marketing. So, opportunities of employment are created all around the year. As a result, unemployment problems is solved. Moreover, fruits and vegetables such as mango, pineapple, tomato, guava, lychee, potato, banana, etc. can be processed to make them jelly, pickle, juice, sauce, chips, and this can be sold at a high price. Small and medium industries can be developed to make these items. Now lesson 2. Introductions and economic importance of field crops. We have come to know about the horticultural crops in the previous lesson. We will know about the field crops in this lesson. Field crops are divided into 6 types. These are cereal crop, pulse, oil crop, then fiber crop, sugar crop, cattle feed. You will read the descriptions. Now field crops have some special characteristics that make them separate from horticultural crops. Field crops are cultivated at a large scale. It doesn't require intensive cultivation like that of horticultural crops. These are called as human and animal feed. It is quickly perishable. As we are introduced to field crops, we can certainly assume their economic importance. Cereal, pulse and oil crops are our food crops. Paddy, wheat, maize are used as the main human foods among cereal crops. Pulse crops meet the demands of our protein. We get edible oil from the different oil crops. Wheat, maize and pulse are used as food for animals and the feed for the birds and fishes. Para, guinea, napier, pigeons, beef are cultivated as cattle fish. These are fed in green condition. As a result, animals and birds raising the fish cultivation have commercially expanded. Sugar is made from sugar cane and sugar beet. Beet sugar cane cultivation is our country and ready cash by supplying sugar cane to sugar. Thread, cloth, rope, sack, carpet, etc. are made from the fiber crops. Among the fiber crop, jute is one of the greatest ones in our country. Jute and jute made products have huge demand at home and abroad. We earn a lot of foreign currency by exporting jute and made products. Dear students, we have finished reading chapter 5, lesson number 1 and 2. Okay, so look here, I have given your homework. Your homework is make 5 MCQ from chapter 5, lesson 1 and 2. Okay, please pick up the questions then answer. It is from chapter 1 and 2. Please, you will do the 4 MCQs of each 4 options of each MCQs. See you again, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.